Hello, white people. Nazi flag at Shelton Antique Store draws death threats. The owner of the store says it's a piece of history from World War II and considers it an antique, but social media lit up in outrage after learning it was up for sale. So this is in Shelton, Washington, not too far from where I live, and unfortunately the story is a year old, else I would have ran out and bought it. It's January 3rd, 2018, a couple of years old. After 11 years selling antiques, Janice Danker of Shelton said she had a first Wednesday death threats. I've had phone calls that say they're going to kill me, blow my brains out, said Danker, owner of Shelton's Games and Needful Things. Danker is selling a Nazi flag she says is from World War II. She's selling it for one of her consignment customers who claims the flag was brought back to the United States following the war. The flag is on display on a wall with a $375 price tag. Danker said she recently lowered the price to $275. She considers it another antique. It's terrible what happened, said Danker, but it's a part of history, and if we don't want people to forget that and have it keep happening, we need to remember it. Someone posted a picture of the flag on Facebook Tuesday night. By Wednesday morning, the photo had generated dozens of comments. While some supported Danker's decision to sell the flag, others called it a symbol of hate. At least one commenter called for violence. "Let's burn the store down," one Facebook post read. "When I found out that people were threatening her, I got really upset," said a Shelton mother named Laura who didn't want her last name published. Laura shared the picture on Facebook, saying she didn't want to take her children to the store if the flag was on display. "It's hurtful to people," said Laura. Hurtful to who? "You don't want to walk in and see that. It's like it hits you on the side of the face." Yeah. Good job, Hollywood. Good job with the propaganda and indoctrination, you assholes. Danker said Laura's post, the threats and intolerance she's seeing on Facebook, has prompted her to keep the item for sale and hanging on her wall, even if it hurts business. "I've had a lot of people say they're still going to support me because they know it's not meant in the manner she was portraying it," Danker said. The sign here says, "This shop contains World War II historical items. If this may offend you, please do not enter. Management."
We also have the old antique logging native section.
At Games and Needed Things, owner Janice Danker prides herself on having a little bit of everything.
Vintage video games, newer video games.
But a lot of attention has been focused on one section of her Shelton store.
We have a German belt. We have a German hat.
And the flag.
And the flag.
She's been trying to sell this Nazi flag for 3 months without any controversy.
It's a historical item for sale. This is an antique store.
But Tuesday night, someone posted a picture of the flag on Facebook, prompting threatening posts.
Let's just burn the store down.
Even death threats, she says.
I've had phone calls that say that they're going to kill me, blow my brains out.
Danker is selling the flag for one of her consignment customers. She says it dates back to World War II. She has refused to sell photographs showing victims of the Holocaust before, but has sold Nazi flags and has other German items up for sale. She considers them all, like everything else here, antiques.
It's terrible what happened, but it is a part of history. And if we don't want people to forget that and have it keep happening, people need to remember it.
It's a very volatile image, and she doesn't realize it's a very volatile image, I guess. But it really is.
Laura shared the picture of the flag on her Facebook page. She thought it was offensive and didn't want her kids seeing it. She's upset if that post resulted in any threats, and those threats kept her from wanting us to use her last name. But she says the flag is a symbol of hate that should be destroyed.
This isn't a piece of history that's getting lost. It's not a piece of history that's getting wiped out or disappearing. This is something that's coming back. That's not, and when it comes back, you don't say, "Oh, let's just hang this up and show everybody that we're okay with it and we don't mind," because that's not how history gets wiped out. That's how it happens.
This is a case of one person coming in and seeing what they didn't like and posting it on Facebook and turning it into a witch hunt.
Danker's put up warning signs, but she's not taking down the flag. She says the intolerance she's seen online motivates her to keep it up for sale.
She is promoting a post where people are threatening to kill me, threatening to burn my shop down. Who is acting like the real Nazi here? So yes, these are all World War II items. We have a German belt. We have a German hat.
And the flag.
and the flag. It's an authentic World War II Nazi or German flag. I prefer to refer to it as German flag. Okay, it wasn't the flag that killed the people. It was a person who killed the people. It's not the flag's fault.
It's hurtful. It's hurtful to people. You don't want to walk in and see that. It's like it hits you on the side of the face. This isn't a piece of history that's getting lost. It's not a piece of history that's getting wiped out or disappearing. This is something that's coming back. That's not, and when it comes back, you don't say, oh, let's just hang this up and show everybody that we're okay with it and we don't mind, because that's not how history gets wiped out. That's how it happens.
All right, white people, you heard the Jew lady. That's how it happens. Thanks for listening. Look forward to your comments below.